Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it's fielded. We're sort of trying to make something happen. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down here for this offense. The DB's backing off from the line now. And the back gets the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Tailback takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. In the red area, it's Simon. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your...
The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 30. Inside the 20. Return a pick 6. Touchdown, Knowles. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Second down now after the sack. Looking for a gap. It's Simon. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you added multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37. The Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all.
Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a fumble. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way. Touchdown, Florida State. The defense joins the party with a score. Potential momentum shift here. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's a quick grab. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
He hands it off from the gun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. The Knights will send their punt team onto the field. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And here's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And now the running back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to take off. Fights through the tackler. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Seminoles will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the 1st down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking for some space. It's Davis. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Single back takes the handoff. And the ball to the ground. The guy who coughs it up recovers it and prevents the turnover. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the kick is a squib kick. Taken by one of the up men. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Simon. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. The Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback still with the football. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Knowles will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Takes the handoff. It's Simon. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Can they pick up the 1st on the ground?
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion. Keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The UCF offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
1st down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. And he pulls in the catch. Out of bounds, but There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass complete on a crosser. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, UCF.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds the receiver wide open. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Gets into space at the 50. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And
he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Here's the handoff. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Game moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Noles will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Works downfield and finds the receiver who works his way wide open. Stopped short of the touchdown. The offense is set up now 1st and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead for halftime. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Noles. Now the important point after test. Can you believe that he's missed the extra point? So the offense gets momentum, scoring for halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop to preserve that momentum. bounces out of the back of the end for a touchback. Okay, so the CF offense is back out on the field. First play drive to come out throwing. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a fourth pick. Brings up third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, nice. No chance to catch it.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and the vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. One more play before they head to the locker room. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Fights through a tackle. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. UCF offense back out on the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Throwing again on second and 10. Using his legs on the scramble. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
After consecutive losses, they need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Fox. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Boy, they get some big yards here on 3rd down, but they're still going to be short. So to bring up a 4th down and a big decision for this offense.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's escaping the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Took contact on the throw. That's caught. It's Fox. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Florida State. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
14.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He's running out of time here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Handoff from the shotgun. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion. You're trailing in the third quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. The Knights will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Receivers are bunched together. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Gibson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Finds room at the 30. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal.
3:25.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the route is on.
This quarterback's already proven he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option. He's reached the end zone now for the 2nd time in this football game. The defense better start to account for him, or he's going to make them pay for it again.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
UCF 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Knowles. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. UCF offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on third and long and came up well short. The Knights will have to kick this away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Ball rolls dead and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field.
Check. Get set. Ready.
The back's got it. Bites off a defender. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
And the Seminoles pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Okay.
1st and 10 now for the offense.
Lasso. Here we go.
The shotgun running play call. Takes off in the clear. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20.
Cricket.
And of course they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here.
42 Spider.
Quarterback keeps the football. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here.
Razor.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to throw it deep. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. The Knights have 1st and 10 here.
Easy.
He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, UCF. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They bring him down right at the 20.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Unlock.
Hands off to the left. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. On the ground, it's Simon. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And a short run there to end the game. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.